Hey buddies, here we are at the airport, just checking in with you for another trip, and we'll be putting out these periodically throughout on Twitter, and then we'll send updates at the end of each day, I think, to YouTube. We're at the airport ready to take off to Cologne for Gamescom. And if you didn't watch our Japanese videos, these are mostly just documentation of what we eat. Yesterday we had Taiwanese for the first time for us, but it's Chinese, Japanese, they're all pretty much hot pots of noodles, and it was delicious. Just a shit ton of stuff put in all into one bowl. Too spicy for Becky. It was called the Boiling Point in Seattle. Recommended. A little bit pricey, $15 a bowl, but it's a lot of food. So if you ever go, Turbos, if you're headed down to PAX, by the way, that's within our same trip. We'll be coming back from Gamescom right into PAX. It's a big trip for us, and we're thinking of potentially going to a baseball game on maybe the Friday night of PAX. We miss our cats already, but we've got Dropcam to watch them every step of the way. This is not sponsored by Dropcam, but I was just looking at my data usage, and a lot of it goes to watching my cats on Dropcam, which just calms the soul every so often.
We also have cat sitters. So.
Yeah, they're being babysat by a big dog, who they don't particularly love, but they have company. Yeah. Anyways, we'll check in when we hit the other side if we're not completely exhausted.
We just ate 1.5 grilled cheeses.
We just ate 1.5 grilled cheeses from Beecher's. Also highly recommended in Seattle. Beecher's, they make their own cheese. You can go down to Pike Place and see them making the cheese as you order the cheese.
So good.
Alright guys, we'll see you in Germany. I love you. Ten hours later, a short plane delay, and we've arrived in Cologne. We're ready to head over to Gamescom that is already going on without us. We had a shot of it on the way in from the plane. We got to see the cathedral already. We even saw the tower that's near where we're actually staying.
We may as well just leave.
We flew on Eurowings, and it wasn't bad. Honestly, we were going in a little bit nervous because we thought that a budget airline, never been on like a true budget airline, and it was good.
Yeah.
Didn't get any sleep like we hoped, even with drugs, and so I'm a little bit sad about that because I researched the hell out of that drug and I thought it was gonna make me sleep, but it didn't. But I'm hoping I have enough energy today, regardless. We were both hoping to sleep so that we'd have energy to go right. It's noon right now, and we could make a day of it. I hope we have the energy. I hope she has the Shinjuku energy to get through it. We got off on the tarmac, which is also a big bonus. We love doing that. It's one of my favorite things. It makes me feel like a rock star. So Eurowings was pretty good. We didn't have to bring your own wings. Budget airline joke. Hey buddies, we're coming to you, if you're watching this in sequence of the vlogs, if I've edited this together later, send help. I mean, we're in Ehrenfeldt, we're skipping ahead like a day. Ehrenfeldt, I want to say Ehrenfeldt. Well, here's Captain Ehrenfeldt right over here, we'll show you. We're staying in this neighborhood, beautiful, quiet, peaceful, but bustling neighborhood, and there's Captain Ehrenfeldt. We're told by our Airbnb host that it's a very cool neighborhood.
Very cool.
That is what, it's very important to remember that. This is a very cool neighborhood. It actually, I've heard that. It's kind of getting like, it's a kind of a hipster place slash getting gentrified it seems, but things are affordable.
Oh yeah.
We've liked it.
Totally.
And it's cute. It's got like little places all around, but I'll just show you actually. We're about to cross the street. There's a cafe back there that has tons of books, and like, here's a little ice cream shop over there, and people are just out. There's kids playing. This is the train station that we're about to take to Gamescom. Kids just playing in this little area here. with this awesome stuff on the walls. They seem to have a real graffiti problem, and it looks like they may be trying to solve it by commissioning graffiti artists to make legitimate murals, like that Captain Ehrenfeldt one, and look at that. And then there's like, yeah, I'll take you down there. So anyways, we're jumping ahead today. Long story short, got really drunk last night. Met, and I'll probably be getting footage with him at some point. Met the voice of The Witcher. Becky like knew I was going to meet him and kept it a surprise.
I kept it a surprise.
Met Douglas, who did the Witcher voices for all 3 games. And yes, he did do the voice for me, and hopefully I'll be able to get him to do it for you guys later on. I'll put together something with him. Just had a nice like first night getting drunk at a beer garden to break the ice on our trip. It was amazing. It was a nice time. It was a fun time. And yeah, we met up with some turbos and we're about to go meet some more. It's gonna be, we're taking the trek now.
We had an amazing pizza for
an amazing pizza.
Very late breakfast.
We did. Is there any other things that we've done that we should talk about? Like, I've always been wanting to like be able to clip all the stuff I take pictures of and put it over these vlogs so I look real professional and cool. Like it looks well edited. But I don't remember what I've done once we had our first couple beers. It was a little bit of a challenge finding them. For some bad series of luck. We just happened to go to like the only places that don't sell beer, like a drugstore and then like a high-end like grocery store, and all the Germans on Twitter are like, how have you not found beer yet? I was like, I'm getting bad luck, I guess. But we're about to hit the station and head down to Gamescom, and you'll join us there. I look puffy from being hungover and tired. Alright guys, see you later. Well, hello from Gamescom, because we finally arrived at Cologne Messe, where they have the whole thing. I don't know. Cologne Messe? You think? Yeah, it sounds good to me. There's the cathedral. We'll be seeing that later when we do our touristy stuff. Everybody's leaving, which suits us fine because I've heard it's busy as hell in there. And we're on our way in. All right, guys, we've arrived. We've spent about an hour now on the show floor, and we've seen maybe 20% so far. Yeah, we're in what I think is the big box AAA hall, probably one of a few. Yeah. But like behind me right there, that is a racetrack with like a car on each end. I don't think they move. We haven't seen them move. Over here is like a fucking X-Wing on the one side of the big Battlefront booth that we're about to pass. And on the other side is a TIE fighter, which you'll see in a second. Just wanted to tell you just our first impressions. Massive. Massive. Seriously? Compared to what we've only been to ever, which is PAX, which is quite big, I thought, until I got here. And we're lucky because of coming late, we were able to get when it's kind of sparse, but apparently this place with these nice wide hallways just become packed shoulder to shoulder. And then over here's the TIE fighter. It's big. It feels like you have to kind of be here to know how big that is. I'll get some better footage later. Battlefield 1 is a big setup here with 64 players playing on this massive, well, they were there a second ago. They're all lining up to get in there. Anyways, other first impressions, there's internet access. Yeah. I mean, like, our phones are working. That doesn't happen at PAX. Tons of cosplay.
Like a huge group of people playing FIFA.
Bunch of people playing FIFA over here. Huge, oh sorry, what was I saying? That's them playing FIFA. FIFA's pretty fucking intense, man. It's the whole hallways doing this right now. Because Battlefield, Battlefront, Need for Speed, EA, this is all EA, so we were just in the middle of one massive ass complex. And if the screens weren't enough, they have mirrors as well, like reflecting it all back at you. This is nuts.
Get me out.
And this is one tiny portion of what we've seen so far, and we've only seen, like I said, like 20% of the halls. Other things, high quality cosplay. Like, I'm not saying that cosplay is bad other places, but like almost every one is one of those ones that you go wow to. Like, we've seen some Deadpools, some of the ones that, you know, like, but here's an Inu Kuni booth. Project Cars over there with some sort of a Bugatti Lamborghini. We went through the indie section and there are tons in there, and that's probably, again, just one of many indie sections. We're coming up on Ubisoft. We have not seen this yet. There's yelling. I'm yelling. There's Tom Clancy's Operation Blood Orchid. All right. Whoa, my stabilizer just died. Any other first impressions, Becky?
Food?
Food is actually quite, like, so you're not allowed to leave and come back into this convention, so I was worried that food would suck, but the food actually looks not bad, and it's affordable in here. We haven't eaten any of it yet, but it looks not bad. They even had crepes.
Yeah.
They're dancing, that's why. Wow, she's good! Look at,
yeah.
Is she professional?
Maybe
Oh,
they
yeah.
hired her. Okay.
She's with them, right? She's not a random member of the
and
public.
that dude too, I think.
Member of the public. That was a member of the public. That's crazy. So much to see here, guys, and we're just getting started. We're going to send you updates throughout, but we're also going to do a big post-Gamescom PAX show where we show you everything. That'll probably be a 4 or 5 hour show because of everything that we're going to have to show you. We'll show you all the cosplay. We'll show you everything. But for now, we're going to get back to work.